could please find a seat, we'll get started with the groundbreaking ceremony. Thank you for coming.
Hello. Welcome, everybody. There's a few more seats in the tent for those who are braving the cold out there. I kind of feel like it's a tent revival, and that's okay. What an exciting day. And I was excited already this morning, but to see this crowd, to see the backhoe behind us, thanks to Core Construction and their friends at Stark. Welcome, everybody. There's a lot of distinguished folks here, from a number of our trustees to city officials to the media. Obviously, there's too many to name, and I'd leave folks out. I think we have 3 mayors here right now, if that tells you how important it is. To our benefactors, thank you, thank you, thank you, and we're going to talk more about you here in a bit. But especially to your dad, your husband, his dream, Dave Petrick's dream is being fulfilled. Thanks to Ann and Alan and Mr. Toledo here, really getting behind it, and we've got a special day for you. So my part is to say a few things and get out of the way and keep this moving. But I was brought up in western Kansas and spent a good chunk of my adult life here a few years back, and I was taught to defer credit and accept blame. Remind me of that as things go along. And by that I mean, this was not my idea, and I did not fundraise for this. I got here just in time to maybe do a little value engineering, and we got everyone to agree and get on the same page. And thanks to the board's approval, here we are putting a shovel in the ground. BLDD architects, give us a wave. No one's happier than them. They're passing the baton to core construction. Where are you guys at? I love to give them a hard time. Tony, lead the way and see if the proof's in the pudding. If we wanted a pile of dirt, now, they brought 2 or 3. I think they got a little overly excited, so not sure what those are for. So what is the Petrick Idea Center? What is an Idea Center? It's a few things. It's maker spaces and prototyping facilities. It's a small amphitheater. It's collaborative classrooms and offices. It's an incubator space for student startups, audio, video recording spaces, and on and on and on. What it really is a place for students and faculty across all of our colleges and schools to collaborate. Now, let me go into my own layman terms here. It's a place for a music major to interact with business faculty and learn how to create their own business. It's a place for English and philosophy majors to interact with faculty from business and other areas to maybe learn how to publish. And it's a place for finance majors to interact with my favorite, the English and philosophy professors, and learn how to think differently. That's what an Idea Center is. It's whatever these students will make it be. Here's something that we know from research. 70% of high school students are currently involved in something entrepreneurial or want to be in college or after college. Why reinvent the wheel? Meet them where they're at. We believe we are becoming the nation's leader in entrepreneurial liberal arts education. More from me later, but I'm going to turn this over to my boss, the chair of our Board of Trustees, Tim Zerlong.
Good morning and welcome. The energy in the room is really gratifying to see with all the work that's been done so far. What a special day this is for Illinois Wesleyan. I seem to remember wonderful spring days on the quad, and this is not that. It's a little chilly. But the feeling here today is full of energy, and it reminds me of 2 special days we enjoy at this university each year. The first is when our students arrive in August. The excitement, the energy, the drive, it's compelling to watch and experience. Likewise, on commencement day, similarly, the energy fills the quad as we think about the aspirations and dreams of our students that are leaving our campus to go on. Today is a day that a university doesn't have very often. But it is every bit as centered on supporting the growth and aspirations of our students. Today represents far more than the construction of a new building. It represents a tremendous investment in our university. It symbolizes the university's commitment to expand the support for our students and to ensure that they have every chance to realize their dreams. This new space will provide an environment and the resources that greatly expand the student learning experience and provide a wealth of new tools to bring their ideas to life. Dave and Ellen Petrick have been longtime supporters of Illinois Wesleyan, and we are so grateful for that. Dave's career in running a very successful business, driven by his ongoing focus on innovation, is an experience he very much wanted to share with this university. Dave came to the university a number of years ago after going to school here to brainstorm on ideas for a curriculum that's centered on the concepts of design. His ideas, advocacy, further developed through his work with the faculty and the administration, led to the launch of our Design, Technology, and Entrepreneurship program, which was then backed by a significant gift from Dave and Ellen Petrick. Obviously, Dave's work and interest in creating something special for IWU students did not stop there. He envisioned a physical space for students to bring new ideas and build their own dream in virtually any field of study. The development of conceptual plans for a physical space soon followed and ultimately resulted in a very generous gift from the Petrick family to allow his exciting vision to become a reality. I believe Dave's response to our architects early in the planning process summed it up very well when he said, "The most important thing is to make sure students from all disciplines are involved and feel welcomed here. If they have an idea, they can create it at the Petrick Idea Center." As I see what this offers, it's very, very exciting. I'd like to be a student again and be part of it, but based on my experience in meeting our students on campus, I'm not so sure admissions would let me in. We all wish Dave could be here today to see his dream take shape. We are so grateful for his tremendous influence on our university in bringing this vision to us. And we are so grateful likewise for the many years of work to get us here through enthusiastic support that he, Ellen, and Chris have all provided in making this significant enhancement to the learning experience for our students. I believe this commitment that we are celebrating here today might best be summed up in a letter former President Dick Wilson wrote to Dave and Ellen a few years ago when he said, "The best private colleges in the United States have alumni and friends that step up at key moments to propel the university forward." For IWU, it was Chuck and Jay Ames in the early 2000s, then it was State Farm, and now today it is Dave and Ellen Petrick. The great support in making the Petrick Idea Center possible really does not stop there. There are several other individuals that without their major gifts of support, we would not be here today. I'd like to first acknowledge and thank Mark and Noel Toledo. Mark has been a very active and prominent catalyst in all that this Idea Center represents. He remains a very active resource, working with our students in the areas of DTE today. We are so very grateful for the Toledos for their support of this project and in all the support they continue to provide Illinois Wesleyan. And on a personal note, I'd also like to thank Mark for his continuing work as a member of the Board of Trustees. Alan and Fisher, there you are, have also made a major gift to support the Idea Center. They too have been very active in advancing ideas and supporting new programs and learning experiences as this Idea Center will now support. Thank you, Alan and Ann. And Ann, my personal thanks to you as well for your continuing work as a member of the Board of Trustees. But on behalf of the Board of Trustees, we thank all of you for this extraordinary investment you've made in our beloved university. It offers an exciting new venue to learn and will further distinguish Illinois Wesleyan. I believe the arrival of the Petrick Idea Center is even more significant given the all too frequent narrative we hear today about the value of a college education. This new space reflects an investment in our students and provides an avenue for a wide array of learning experiences that are available to every student, enhancing the value of the liberal arts education. I continue to be impressed with the countless success stories I hear as I continue to meet our alumni in many fields. And as I speak with students on campus, likewise, I am confident that our titans of today bring the intellect and passion that will sustain that legacy. The enhanced learning opportunities the Petrick Idea Center will provide further ensures that record of success for our students for many years to come. I thank you all, and with that, I'd like to introduce Brian McCannon, who is the Dean of the School of Business and Economics. Brian?
All right. So I was given 2 minutes to share some thoughts. So I'm going to take that opportunity here. So my main message today is that it's a great day to be a Titan. This is a fantastic event. So my name is Brian McCannon. I'm Dean of the School of Business, and I'm also a 1998 graduate myself. Extremely happy to be home. But the main thought about this center is the role of entrepreneurship. So I'm going to echo some of President Z's comments, right? that entrepreneurship, I really think, is the pinnacle of what a liberal arts education can provide. What does it mean to be an entrepreneur? It means that you have to identify a problem. You have to critically evaluate that problem. You have to creatively come up with solutions, communicate your solutions to the problem, and take an action. Like, that's what we should be striving for, and that's what this center is going to allow us to do, and what that type of education is going to be able to provide. It's perfect for a liberal arts school, right? This center is for not just I'm talking on behalf of the business school business, right? But it's for all students on campus. Any program you're in, you have to solve problems and think creatively, and this will be the space to be able to do that. It makes students experiment, take risks, bring in data, fix their ideas, relaunch, keep going, right? It's a good day to be a Titan. I want to end by saying thank you. Thank you to the Petrick family. Thank you to the Toledo family and your continued support, and the Fisher family. You've given us a fantastic gift. It's now our responsibility to do something great with this, right? President Z, we have work to do, but thank you all. I'll turn it over to Gabe now.
Well, I am the Charles B. and Joyce Eichhorn's Ames professor. Ames, that's a name you've heard a lot, right? And we're outside the Ames School of Art and Design, near the Ames Library. The roots go deep. And we've seen what that amounts to, its legacy. And that's what we're talking about today, a legacy. There are mayors here today. This is going to have a huge impact upon our shared community, and that's a promise. What this is about connecting the dots in a way that cannot be done everywhere. So I teach physics. I teach the students who are interested in any kind of engineering pathway. I teach them about electronics. I teach them about lasers. If I was teaching at the so-called flagship state institution, which has many wonderful things to be said about it, the class that I most recently taught, I would have 1,000 students in that class. Now, they break it into sections. The final section might have 750, but I'll tell you what I could not be doing. I could not be saying, I want every one of you to find 4 cool things a week. Bring them to me, talk to me, and I will help you connect the dots. We do things here that put the center of everything where the student is. And that's powerful. It has impact on our community and on the world, and you will see that. That's what this center is about. It's about staffing a way to put every student at the center and make sure we have those people know about our community's needs, and about our community's resources, and connect the dots. You will see amazing legacy from this center, and I want to thank you for that. Thank you.
Next, one of our esteemed art faculty, Carmen, come on up here. I think you're seeing the synergy between the arts and the sciences and business, and more to come.
Yes, and I will say I have so many of Gabe's wonderful, wonderful physics students in my art classes. It's an amazing thing. So my name is Carmen Lozar. I'm a professor in the art department, and I specialize in creating artworks out of glass. So humans, sorry guys, don't tap the podium. Humans have been making objects out of glass for nearly 4,000 years. Along the way, new technologies have brought glass into nearly every facet of our lives. In fact, we touch glass on our cell phones every few minutes of our day. I have on my notes, hold up cell phone here. I don't know what I did with my cell phone. All this is to say that innovation does not come without people who believe in the future, who energetically support and imagine a more creative, sustainable place where humans evolve for the betterment of our world. And when I assign a project in class, I explain there are many ways to achieve that vision. Most importantly, the development of an original and worthy idea. But the steps involve choosing the right material and tool for the job as well. Because of the generous donors here today, the students of Illinois Wesleyan will have all the best tools, and they will have the most beautiful toolbox that probably anyone has for a makerspace. So I would like to sincerely thank David and Ellen Petrick, Mark and Noelle Toledo, and Ellen and Ann Fisher, who believe in the future thinkers and makers at Illinois Wesleyan. Thank you so much.
Now, to wrap this up, we have a lot of students in the crowd. Thank you for being here. And we invited one in particular, Marissa Hagler, to come forward, who is already an entrepreneur in her own right and runs a wonderful podcast. If you haven't watched it, you should. The floor is yours.
Thank you. All right, so I want to take a moment to sincerely thank all the donors that are here today who have made the Petrick Idea Center possible. Your generosity has created something truly special, and I know I'm so excited to come back and as an alum to see it. There are so many big dreams and students that have those big dreams, and I am grateful to know a lot of those students here. So if you don't know me, I'm Marissa Hagler. I'm a senior here at Illinois Wesleyan. I'm graduating with an elementary education degree, and I have a small business called Hurdling Through Hard Times that is my podcast and mental health brand that I've made throughout my time here at Illinois Wesleyan, and a lot of that has been from the donations of the people sitting here in front of me. I've been able to win grants, I've spread awareness for mental health, and I've even gotten to travel to Harvard University to present there, which was an insane experience. I do want to give a special thank you to Dave and Ellen Petrick. I also want to thank you guys Ann and Alan Fisher and Mark and Noelle Toledo for your commitment to student innovation and success. Because of you, this center is not just a building, but it is a launch pad. The Petrick Idea Center will be used to build business ideas, connect with mentors, and collaborate with others who share a passion for making an impact. This is the beginning for so many people, and I can't wait to come back as an alum to visit all of the amazing things that students are building here. This is revolutionary, and this isn't just for students here at Illinois Wesleyan, but just for our community here in Bloomington Normal. This is taking a small space and turning it into a large and more empowering and safe space for others, as well as creating a lot of creativity for everyone. So thank you again for believing in us, investing in our futures, and giving us a space where ideas can truly take flight. Thank you.
Do you see why we often feel like we're following our students, not leading them? I can't imagine an elementary education major somewhere else doing what you do and having the opportunities you've had. Did you also, Carmen, notice she had her cell phone? And unlike the older folks in the crowd who were operating off paper, she used her phone for her speech. Maybe we'll learn some of that in this building. So it's now picture time. If we'll ask the benefactors and Tim to come forward, and we'll take pictures with the shovels. We'll actually turn the dirt, and afterwards we'll have a number of folks, John, Brian, others, to come forward, and we'll take different assortments of pictures. It'll all break apart after that for those who have already purchased your tickets to the luncheon that we're having in honor of your father and your husband. Then please join us over in Young Maine. So to all of you who came today, braved this beautiful spring weather, thank you. It means so much to us. It shows the support and the energy that's behind this. I like the fact that it's going to take a while to construct this building, because when you're building, there's always momentum. And come by as it's being built and look at it and embrace it and lean into the future. As was said earlier, there's much more to come. Thank you for being here.